Hey guys, it's Ruby. I am taking the video outside today just because it is so beautiful and I don't want the day to go to waste. Today I want to talk about a topic that's a little controversial in the media, and that's whether athletes should avoid junk food. Now, in a recent study published by the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism, it stated that there really wasn't that much of a difference in glycogen recovery with athletes that ate fast food after their workouts versus traditional sports supplements. It also showed that between the two athletes, one that used traditional supplements and those who ate fast food, there really wasn't a difference in their performance. Our bodies just recognize it as fuel. Now, this isn't to say that after your workout, go eat like a dozen donuts or get supersized fries and burgers. I don't even think McDonald's supersizes anything anymore. Anyway, it's basically everything in moderation. I personally say that there aren't any bad foods, and the day that you kind of start labeling foods as good or bad is the day that you kind of start skewing your relationship with food. I think anything can fit into a healthy diet. It's all about balance at the end of the day, and you can have that cookie if you want a cookie, but as long as you're eating a healthy diet maybe 90% of the time, you can use that extra 10% to kind of eat foods that you really enjoy. Life isn't about deprivation, it's about finding a diet that really works for you and that you can stick with. That study also showed that eating fast food in moderation also has the same potential for muscle glycogen that simple other sports supplements have that definitely cost more than fast food. That isn't to say that eat a diet of fast food and you'll become Michael Phelps, even though I think he eats fast food as well, but it's all about balance and finding what works for you and not restricting yourself so much that drives you crazy at the end of the day. Like I always say, there isn't a such thing as a bad food. Anything can fit into your diet, but there is a such thing as a bad diet, and that's kind of using fast food or junk food as a main source of fuel for your daily activities. But if you're eating healthfully and eating like vegetables and rice and the traditional lean meats and all that, you can fit a donut into your diet, and it can be a perfect snack for you if you need like an energy boost for a workout. So again, everything in moderation, and occasional junk food here and there is not going to ruin your health. Like, you don't have to have a perfect diet, but you can have an excellent diet that's full of balance and full of different varieties of food that keeps you interested. Now, another thing I've seen athletes really avoid is refined sugar. And the thing is that our bodies can't really recognize the difference between sugar from fruit, refined sugar in like say a Twinkie or like a Ding Dong or something. It just sees it as energy at the end of the day. And while refined sugar doesn't really have any nutritional value to it, the body definitely welcomes it as fuel for glycogen depletion and definitely as an energy source. So again, our muscles don't really know the difference between carbs from candy, juice or sweet potatoes. It just sees it as fuel for it. But where it does show up nutritionally is our ability to kind of fight off infections and cold and flus. And I know like the news and the media and other shows kind of promote that sugar is evil, carbs are evil, but those tips are usually geared towards unhealthy people who are inactive, but definitely not towards athletes. As athletes, you need fuel to fuel your performance. Let me try that again. You need energy to kind of fuel your performance and get stronger, get faster, whatever your sport may be. You need the right nutrition and the right amount of fuel during the day to kind of get you to your performance goals. And personally, I think that eliminating everything quote unquote bad from your diet creates a bad diet. Like eating only fruits and vegetables kind of isn't a balanced diet as much as you want it to be. And eliminating different foods from your diets, like foods that you love like pizza, is really unnecessary in the long run. Plus, like eating a slice of birthday cake on your birthday or on someone else's birthday or eating cake just on a whim can be really good for your soul too. And I think it's so important to kind of eat for your body but also eat for your soul too. And everything in moderation, everything in balance. So at the end of the day, instead of categorizing foods as bad or trying to avoid junk food like the plague, I think it's more important to just get rid of that mindset and step back from your diet and just look to see if it's balanced throughout the day. If you're eating like omelets for breakfast and healthy lunch, healthy dinner, but you're also including maybe you love chocolate into your diet, I consider that really balanced. Obviously, you're not going to eat maybe marshmallows for breakfast or Pop-Tarts for lunch and more Pop-Tarts for dinner and week old slice of pizza for dessert or something like that. That was a weird combo. But anyway, that's definitely not a balanced diet, but everything in moderation. Again, I've said that probably like 20 times in this video. At the end of the day, it's all about balance. It doesn't sound fancy, it doesn't sound trendy like cutting out carbs or cutting out sugar from your diet or whatnot. It's definitely not like a trendy diet, but balance works, and balance is going to take you to your goals and fuel you right for your performance, and just is something you can maintain in the long run. So definitely at the end of the day, you want to choose a sustainable diet that you can do in the long run, that you can see yourself doing in 20 years from now, that's full of different varieties of food, and then I promise you're going to eat well, perform well, sleep well, all of the above. That's basically the summary of it. You don't need to avoid junk food to live a healthful life. It's all about finding the perfect medium at the end of the day. It's all about just eating well, and doing that and having a balanced diet is going to help you perform well in the long run and just live a really healthy life, just mentally and physically.